Hi y'all. Welcome to Tuesday. I have a lot of food prep to do for tomorrow's shoots. Actually, I'm gonna move you a little bit so I can grab my beans because I decided I'm going to soak some beans. It's a very precarious tripod right now. Don't breathe. It just might topple. White beans, black beans. We got beans of all colors and sizes because diversity matters. JK, it doesn't. Corporate lifestyles don't really give a shit. Anyway, sorry guys. Hi Vancouver. So yeah, I have a video to shoot tomorrow. It's exploring different ways in which you can use cinnamon, which is why I asked you guys earlier on another live what dishes you like to see cinnamon in. One of you said Cincinnati chili, so I'm gonna soak some beans just in case. I've been doing my best to not think about work 24/7, so I haven't finalized all the recipes that I'm supposed to be shooting tomorrow for that episode yet, but hopefully by the time I'm shooting, I'll know what I'm shooting. I've never made Cincinnati chili before, so it's not even like I'm gonna make something super authentic or on the spot, righteous. I'm just gonna soak some beans and we'll see where that goes. Earlier today, because my spice cabinet is so full, I knocked a bag of noodles off the shelf, which then knocked 2 glass jars off the shelf, one of which bounced onto the counter and then onto the floor and managed to not break, but I did spill all of these green citron peppercorns, so we're gonna also toast these a little bit so that they dry out. And, maybe we'll save them. Oh, hey, Fred. Nice of you to join us. Thank you so much for gracing us with your presence. So that is what I'm going to do, one thing at a time, but I'm also going to be making some stir fry with watermelon rind. I have a lot cut up, but I saved a few pieces just to show you guys how I peel that hard rind off. I did Google it. There are some recipes that actually use the entire rind with the dark green parts attached. Just depending on the freshness of your watermelon, it might be too fibrous. I grew up with it, with my mom using it in stir fries without the dark green part, so that's what I'm more accustomed to cooking, so that's all I'll cook today. Yes, beans. Sorry, I'm a little distracted. I'm a little all over the place. I was actually supposed to shoot a video today, but then I woke up and I was like, I feel like crap. Maybe I can shoot this video, but I don't want to see other people see me on camera feeling and looking like crap. So hopefully I'll look a little bit less like crap tomorrow. You gotta think about these things sometimes, Gotta think about them. All right, do I have big enough bowls? Yes, I do. Fred, you're just licking your butthole there. Cats. I don't know how you guys like to close up plastic bags, but I really like doing this thing where I twirl it so that it's wound up, and then I try to pull a knot through it. And sometimes I succeed and sometimes I don't, but you don't need a rubber band for this method. Dang, I really wish I had chickpeas, but I do not. Oh well. Aaron, you haven't seen chickpeas, have you?
Chickpeas?
Chickpeas lying around?
Nope.
Alright, our beans are in the bowl. Now we rinse and soak. I don't have any plans for Cincinnati chili, Erin. It was just somebody wrote about Cincinnati chili having cinnamon, so I was like, oh, maybe I'll just do chili and throw some spices, including cinnamon in. These days, my brain power is all over the place. I no longer have a set plan for most things. I just wing it and hope it's not a disaster, you know? Yeah, Karen, I don't know how I'm out of chickpeas. Truly a disappointment to myself. Did his head shoot up because he was interested or because he was scared? I think he was scared because he's no longer here. Sorry, guys. I got some coupons for Impossible Feast. So I might be putting some of that Impossible beef in, but unless I really have to develop a recipe that has a set ingredient that calls for meat, I try not to buy meat. I just don't think it's really necessary at this point. To keep putting out more meat recipes into the world, I feel like this is the time for us to find some alternative ingredients to use. It doesn't have to be lab meat like Impossible. It could be a variety of other things, you know, holler to the beans, holler to the veg, holler to the nuts, holler to the grains. There are so many ingredients that you can do so many things with. That is not meat. Yeah, I'm not going to argue with a Texan about beans and chili, but to me, if your chili doesn't have beans in it, I wouldn't know why I'm eating it. You know? It's that kind of thing. Sorry, Texans. But also, if you're a nice Texan, you'd understand that diversity really is the flavor of life. I've never tried fermenting my own tempeh. Nope. Never, ever, ever. All right, I'm gonna leave these beans here. Guys, I'm really conflicted because lately Fred has developed a habit of jumping on the counters when we're not here. We'll just hear like, and then we'll know that he's thumped onto the kitchen counter, and it's like, not a short leap, but I guess he's still got some good bones and joints in him because he leaps quite often. And one part of me is like, yes, I love you hanging out in the house. Every part of this house is yours. And the other part is like, dude, you get your dirty ass feet off my counter. So, very conflicted, very conflicted. However, we are going to preheat our oven to 325, so then we can start toasting some peanuts, which are not nuts. They're actually legumes. They are actually biologically more similar to beans, I think. And I think I have to develop a peanut brittle recipe sometime this week, so I'm going to start toasting them. I'm going to try to de-skin some of them. And just in case I fail at de-skinning those, I also got some blanched peanuts, so I'll toast one of these too. It's just a prep kind of day, prep kind of night. Ooh, guys, look what I found in the oven. Really nice and dry now. Mmm. later. There's candied orange peels here.
I'm very much looking forward to that.
Oh yeah, they're dry now. I'm gonna put these away. I'm going to rinse this tray so we can use it. But I'm also going to preheat. 325. I bought roughly 2 pounds, like a little under, so I guess I'll toast half of this bag. And then for the other half of the bag, I'm just going to seal it, and I'm going to chuck it in my freezer because nuts do go rancid. So freezer is my favorite place to store nuts. Although my freezer is getting quite full. Soon we will have no place for anything. I'm gonna shake it out into a single layer, almost a perfect fit, and I'll just slide it in. My oven is not preheated yet, but it does not matter, we're just toasting. I'm going to set a timer because I've definitely forgotten to do that before, and I did not have a happy ending with that. If you grew up with an Asian mom, you know how to pile the shit into your oven. It is pure magic, for sure. Alright, let me put this orange peel away. Let's choose a jar, shall we? A beautiful jar. One that hopefully can fit all of these. Well, let's test our luck. I don't think this jar can fit, but, and yes, I did finish the Smuckers. I'm only down to 2.5 jars of peanut butter left, guys. I'm running out of my depression food, which might be for the better because honestly, if I just keep having access to my depression food, I feel like almost that signals to my body, hey, it's okay to stay depressed. Maybe once I run out of peanut butter, I'll just be like, snap out of it. Maybe? Is that how depression works? Yes, Fred, I know. Would you like to come join us? The people love to see your face. Can you see him? He's in the bookshelf behind me. Right there. There you go. Come here, buddy. We want to see you. We like seeing you, bud. Ooh, I love these, like, not great peeled pieces with not a lot of skin on it, and it's just like a lot of the white pith. And it's so gummy. I love the gummy. What's happening under the chair, Fred? We good? The more wet and gummy your candied orange peel is, the more susceptible it is to spoiling. So I would highly recommend that you keep it in the freezer if you're not going to use it soon, or you can keep it in the fridge for longer storage. As always, cold storage only slows down bacterial growth. It does not eliminate it. So just know that if your hands weren't clean or if your cat was all over the counter, if there was dingy stuff in your oven where you were drying these, whatever organisms brewed themselves in that time will keep brewing themselves, just at a slower pace. Whoop, I'm gonna eat that one. Lots of sugar running through my system right now. Fred has eaten. Aaron fed him. Silica gel. Yes, if I had those packets and they were still clean, that would be a great idea. So Fred isn't really really into playing with toys, and Aaron keeps buying him toys, and apparently Aaron bought him a new toy, he just told me today, and I was like, Aaron, why do you keep buying our cats who don't like toys? Why? Why do we do these things? Pretty obviously that our pet doesn't enjoy the toys. We just want to keep buying crap. Fred, what are you doing? What are you doing? Oh my god. If Fred lets me through the night one of these days, I will be eternally thankful. I'm not sure if that will happen. So. This is a fellow tea kettle. My editor-in-chief gifted this to me for a Secret Santa over 2 Christmases ago. It seems like 5 years ago when that happened. Yeah, I basically got the best gift of the night, I guess, coming from the editor-in-chief herself. It's fine. It just has like a little built-in thermometer on the top portion. It's honestly kind of useless, but it looks nice, right? Right? And we only melted the handle a little bit, not too much. But this thing was like $90 retail price. I don't know if it's worth it, guys. It's not worth it. Before I got this as a gift, I just boiled my tea water in a freaking pot. Pot's fine. My mom would not do a live with me, I asked, guys. I've seen your requests. She is a private person. She enjoys her private time. Baking sheets. I don't know what brand these are. They're not marked, but Nordic Ware makes nice baking sheets. And also, I do quite like the Delish baking sheets. It's not a plug. I was skeptical at first because none of us in the test kitchen had a say in what went into product development. We were just like randomly told, hey, now we have to, yes, Fred, come here. We were just randomly told, hey, we have these new cooking supply line. Let's try to make some content selling them. And I was like, oh boy, okay. But you know what? Baking sheets are nice. They do discolor quite quickly, but you know, all sheet trays do. Don't get discouraged. That is the way that sheet trays go. And it's just seasoning, guys. Hi, North Dakota. Welcome, Jacob. Yeah, Nordic Ware is really awesome. I really like heavy gauge aluminum bakeware. I find that they release perfectly. You don't need a non-stick layer. Obviously, aluminum is not the best cooking material because aluminum has been linked to cancer and stuff like that. Like, that's why a lot of deodorants aren't really safe. But as far as baking and you want a non-stick release and you don't really want non-stick, and like lots of non-stick stuff isn't actually that great, especially if it feels super light. They tend to burn your baked goods a lot and they don't really bake evenly at all. So aluminum, heavy quality aluminum baking sheet trays, pans, tins, I love. But make sure it's heavy, right? You don't want the light ones. The light ones will warp. The light ones will burn on the bottom, not get cooked on the inside. It's a whole thing. I started living in New York in 1997. your loss. I'm already starting to smell the peanuts that are in there, and it's been only, I don't remember how much time I put on the timer actually. Oh well. Well, we have 7 minutes left on the timer that I did put, except I just don't know how much time I put to begin with. That's fine. That's great. Fred, are you okay? Oh my god, I don't know if you can see him, but he's tucked into his little scratching bridge there. Like his little head. I don't know if you can see right there. What a ridiculous cat. What a ridiculous cat. I do love you. Alright, we're gonna toast these blanched babies up too. Just in case I can't de-skin properly. The smell of toasting nuts. Hi, Joy. The best way to season cast iron is indeed to use a cast iron. You are correct. I do agree. Fully agree. All right, beans are soaking. Peanuts, they're toasting. These citron peppercorns, I'm gonna toast right now. Cast iron. Okay. Dry pan. Okay. Low heat. Okay. In. May we knock the bowl? Is this enough warning? 3, 2, 1. Beauteous, beauteous. If only Fred will join us. But instead he's peeking his head under that, oh, he's coming out. He's like birthing himself from that bridge tunnel. Is that comfortable for you? You like feeling compressed? It gives you great joy? You're supposed to scratch on that thing, not sit on it. But you know what? It's yours now, bud. You do whatever you want. Alright, so one word about watermelon rinds. I had to do a video explaining how to use a produce from start to finish, top to bottom, trying to produce close to zero waste. And watermelon rinds are a huge source of compost or just food garbage, because I bought a watermelon that was 14 pounds, 14 pounds. And we yielded about 6 point something pounds of just this rind. We don't eat it. What do we do with it? We should eat it. Why don't we eat it? So I just take the watermelon, I chunk it into small pieces like this, and I just take my knife and I get off that dark green surface. You reveal a little bit of that tender, crunchy part, and then the more watery, moisture-rich part. And honestly, this is just like a water cube. You know how they have boxed water? Well, this is solid water. So, we got you beat, boxed water. I do agree with Jacquelina. Once you cook it, the flavor tastes exactly like cooked cucumber. If you ever cooked cucumber before, the flavors are very similar. Very similar. So, yeah, I did throw some tahini on it. so refreshing, guys. If you like chewing ice, you may like chewing watermelon rind. I also don't like cooked cucumber, but my mom used to make it. It does bring out the flavor in a cucumber way more, but not in a desirable way for me. But I did make a sweet and sour stir fry with these rinds, and may I say it came out delicious. Our heat is very low, so it is not cooking. Stir-fried jicama, yeah. Alright guys, some amount of time later, because I don't remember how much time I put on my timer, but let's put another 13 minutes on to complete that 20 minutes. It's starting to look nice and shiny. Some of the oils are popping out. And it's just looking nicely, slightly toasty. Not all of them, but some of them. This is the sheet tray that Delish currently has. It's red on the bottom. It has some like crisscross patterns for you to place your cookies 2 inches apart, so on and so forth. But honestly, I think it's just a really good all-around sheet tray. I think 13 minutes might be overkill for that tray. Let's decrease to 5. Oh, okay. Citron peppercorns are starting to smell toasty, so I'm going to keep a tight eye on it. Probably lower the heat a little bit more. Okay, as soon as these citron peppercorns are done toasting, we'll stir fry up some watermelon rind. I honestly already ate like 3 cups of stir fried watermelon rind because you would not believe how much watermelon rind comes out of 6 pounds. A lot. So that's what I'll be eating the rest of the week. These smell delicious, glorious, absolutely wonderful. And yes, I did not rinse this tea strainer, so tomorrow when I brew tea, it's going to taste numbing to me, and I'll wonder why. But such is the way of life. Lazy now, pay for it later. Ugh, you know what? Frick. I'll just rinse it. Moments when you catch yourself being lazy and you're like, you know that's gonna hurt you later, and you're still doing it, and sometimes you go, yes, I'm gonna do it, bitch, and then some other times you're like, you're right, let me not do that. And you know, it's fine. Whatever happens is fine. Smell the citron peppercorn, guys. Smell it. Smell it. I swear, I don't know how, but there's cat hair in my pan. Fred! What is up, dude? You cannot shed in my pot. No shedding here. Oh my god. It's cool though, guys. Temperature kills ringworms, so I'm not worried about that. Alright, stir-fried watermelon rind. So for my actual recipe, I did some scrambled eggs. I mixed it in with some carrots and broccoli stems, and it was delicious. But today I'm just gonna go chill, single ingredient watermelon rind. It'll be fine. Won't be great, but it'll be fine. I mean, I could throw some... Alright, let's throw some broccoli stem in there. I have broccoli. Why not? Hey, Aaron.
Hey, dude.
If I wash broccoli for you and cut it, would you like that?
I love broccoli. Love it cut nature.
Alright, fine. I'll prep some broccoli for you. Just winging it tonight, guys. Absolutely winging it. All day, every day. Holly, you can put watermelon rind in whatever you want, babe. Whatever you want. It's edible. It's crunchy. It's relatively flavorless. It's got an ethereal sense of having some sort of creamy fruitiness about it, but you can't quite place your finger on it. Why not? Throw it in. Alright, we're gonna prep some broccoli florets for Aaron to eat so I can use the stems in the stir fry. I mean, watermelon rind is a really nice texture, but it really, really amps it up a little bit if you have a little more textural difference and intrigue in there. So broccoli stems will help us. Oh my god, I just got water on my laptop. June. Get a grip. The abuse that this computer has seen in the kitchen, my goodness. I'm just gonna leave this paper on top here to block off any potential water. Alright, we're just going to make a straight cut and get all the florets off, like so. And then I'll have some of the pieces so that they can steam relatively similarly. And Aaron will have no reason not to eat his vegetables. Michaela, how do you start eating an apple but can't finish it? I can eat 5 apples in one sitting, and I'll still want more. I'm so bummed, guys, that Fred is not an animal who enjoys human food at all. He's rejected every single non-meat thing I've thrown his way. Every single one. He's such a little carnivore. I was really hoping I would have a weird cat who would eat everything, but he is picky. Alright guys, you know how I said before if you smell your things in the oven, they're probably done? Well, I've been smelling that peanut for like 8 minutes now. I'm pretty sure it's burnt. That's great. One more thing. Ooh, okay. Alright. Can you see? It is pretty golden. I will pull this because what happens to nuts is they will continue to cook because they're so fatty. The fat has reached a certain temperature that it'll start to just keep cooking itself from the inside out. So if I let this go until it's like dark roasted, it might just get too dark once it cools. So I'm gonna pull that, and then I'll leave the other tray in there for 5 more minutes, maybe? Could use a little more. Can you hear that motorbike outside? Jesus Christ. I'm normally not a bad person, but my number one pet peeve is people who take the muffler out of their car and people who rev down local neighborhood streets like that. I can't stand it, and I wish them ill thoughts. I am my most poisonous self to strangers, at least, when that happens. Fred, you look really comfy. Are you comfy? I hope you are. This is probably way too much for this little pan. So now I'm wondering if I should just bust out the big pan. I think I should just bust out the big pan, guys. And before I start cooking, can you guys hear the little sizzling, crackling sounds of the peanuts? Okay, so normally in sweet and sour sauce, at least in the recipes that I developed for Delish, I put sriracha in there, but my hands have been really bad, and sriracha has chili peppers, which is one of my main food triggers. So for this batch, probably because Aaron's not going to eat it anyway, I'm going to eliminate that. It's going to make it less tasty for sure, but I woke up last night just like itching and not being able to go back to sleep, and it was truly torturous. Oh, they're starting to sound even noisier. I truly don't know if you can hear that, but I love the sound. Anyway, here we go. Once again, kitchen is too small. Yada, yada, yada. Probably should have peeled some garlic too. Oops. We'll add it in later. I've never done a food sensitivities test, no. Wow, I got a full point up just for showing you peanut sounds. If I had known that we were going to be cooking this big a batch, I probably would have used a larger cutting board, but you know what? Hindsight is 20/20, huh? I probably also should have cleaned the counter because Fred probably stepped on this. Too late. We're gonna eat Fred feet now. I'm glad you like these sounds because they are absolutely painful on my arm. The water that was left over from washing that broccoli stem, hitting that oil, woo! Not fun, guys, not fun. So I know a lot lot of chefs like to do mise en place, where they measure out all of the ingredients that they need and they're ready to cook all in one go, but I am so lazy when I'm cooking for myself at home. I never have mise en place ready. I'm always just prepping as I go, especially in a tiny, tiny home kitchen like this one. I don't have the space, guys, to leave out tiny bowls of everything. No, doesn't work for me. I'm feeling for the most part okay post-shot. Just very tired today. I'm letting the broccoli stems get a little bit golden while I chop up more garlic. I probably have used half a head of garlic now. I think this is enough. I think. I do not know. Nice and golden. Would you like to come take a look? If you please. Great. Wonderful. Yeah, for the people who don't like to wear masks, I'm just gonna say why. Like, they're great. You don't have to breathe any of that New York City debris up in your nose. My nose has gotten so much cleaner. When I like blow out my nose now, there's not just like gray, dark gunk. Was that TMI? Living in New York, it's a dirty ass place, dude. Anyway, here we go. Second tray of peanuts are out. Ta-da! Nice and roasted. Nice and roasted. I can see that this batch of peanuts, because it's probably been blanched to get the skins off, is not as fatty as the other one. The other one was shining with oils. This one is like relatively matte, actually. Trade-offs to convenience, guys. There always is one. All right, we're gonna go in with, I don't know, however much you want. Look at that gorgeous pink color. Can you see that? It's gorgeous. All of it, why not? Okay. I'm just gonna snack on a carrot. actual watermelon pieces, guys. Woo! My life is so plentiful. I'm gonna put the peanuts back in the oven, which is off, just so I have more unobstructed views of the cooking. Nice and warm. Nice and warm. When they asked me which arm I wanted the vaccine in, I told them my left arm, even though I'm a lefty, because I hold my really heavy camera with my right hand most of the time. So it was just like, I need both of my arms. Hopefully it'll go away soon. Grab a fruit. Cheers. I got Moderna. I'm just gonna say that, ooh, Napo, I'm also allergic to other melons, but not watermelon. There's a dude on his motorbike outside just idling. Why do you do that? Why do you idle on your motorbike? It's loud AF. Truly gets me angry. I was about to say, almost everybody in East Asia wears masks already, like during flu season, to cover themselves from air pollution, all of that. It's great. Why do we feel like it's such an offense to wear a goddamn mask? You'll get used to it. We get used to a lot of things. Hell, it's been a year. If you haven't gotten used to it in a year, I don't know how you're still alive. That means you're not adapting. As a human, you must adapt.
Hello. This smells cool so far, June. It smells cool. How's it going, everyone? What do we got in chat tonight? Hi, Aaron. Hi.
I have it open there.
Nice.
Going back to my cooking now.
Okay.
I'm assuming you won't be eating any of this because it's truly scrappy scrap, but...
I think I'll pass. Are you cool with me making some noodles now?
Yes, but you must come to the other stove
course.
because I cannot give up this one. I do need this one a lot.
I'm not suggesting you give up that one.
I'm going to be letting this watermelon rind, and we have a lot here, go until it's pretty translucent before I hit it with seasoning. Because once the seasoning goes in, it gets super dark with soy sauce and all of that, and I just want to make sure that I can still see how cooked it's getting. I'm going to move you guys over so you can see both of us cook. Is this too far? I wonder if this is too far. Do you want to try a watermelon? Not a watermelon. Do you want to try this rind?
Yes. Is this candied orange rind?
Yeah. I recommend you trying a softer one like this one.
That's a awesome candy. That's a great snack. I bet that's what candy originally was before, you know, factory made industrial candy. It was just like people candied fruit peels and stuff like that.
here so people can look at you.
I'm using some. Oh,
What, did you want to say something, Aaron?
yeah. Just cooking up some June's chicken stock with
Okay.
noodles.
Alright. Back to cat cam. Fred, they're saying hi. Will you say hi? Will you be nice and say hi? Hi, Fred. Hi, bud. Yeah. The people, they love you. Do you love them? Fred, don't be rude. Yes, there you go. See? They're all looking at you. Hi, bud. Aw, do you want to be pet? I would have to put on gloves to pet you, my dude. I'm sorry. I'm cooking right now. I can't give you attention every time you want it. Unless you pay me. Are you going to pay me?
He pays you in love.
You pay me in love? What is that? What can I redeem that for? What currency is that? Can I buy peanut butter?
But June, all you need is love.
All I need is peanut butter. I'll never leave the house again. In case you guys are wondering why we just have towels all over the place, that is the bath towel that Fred was using. I had to hand wash it, and I'm hand drying it, and there he is. There's Fred. Big yawn. Yes, my dude. I'm gonna eat some watermelon. My cat does not like watermelon. Fred, maybe we can share the screen a little, yeah? I twist you over a little bit so they can see both you and me. How's that? How's that, buddy? How's that? Not a lot of water in the pan, actually, guys. We're getting there, though. Most of the watermelon rind is starting to soften and turn translucent, and you can start to see it taking on some of that browning golden color, and it's starting to droop off of the spoon and lose its shape. That's what I like to see.
It almost feels like there's Sichuan peppercorn in that orange. It's a little numbing on my tongue for some reason.
Uh-oh. You know why, though?
Why?
It's because I toasted these and then probably didn't wash my hands, and then I touched all of them, putting them in there. And now we have Sichuan peppercorn orange rind.
We have Sichuan peppercorn orange rind, everybody's favorite.
Sorry.
It's okay. It improves it. Am I allowed any of this bacon?
Bacon?
Yeah.
You can have some.
Thank you. Oh shit. I'm sorry, Fred.
We just keep tripping over him.
Yeah.
He likes being tripped on, I think.
Thank you.
How would I do a budget eats for picky eaters? Every picky eater is different about what they're picky about.
Yeah, true.
Linda, it is not the backlight that makes him look debonair. He is just a suave gentleman. It's hard getting both of us in frame.
Don't worry about it. I'm just struggling with bacon.
You're struggling with bacon?
I'm struggling with bacon. I'm
What
a
is
bacon
there
struggler.
to struggle about?
It's attached by these it's attached by this cartilage thing in the middle, and I'm just gonna cut it instead of trying to.
I have a knife out
Okay.
right here. Sharp. Sharp.
Thank you.
Can I have the knife? Are you done?
Yes. I picked that bacon. I deserve it. It's my fault. I picked struggle bacon.
You make it sound like
Sometimes you just have struggle bacon.
I stopped wanting to eat my carrot halfway through, so I'm putting it in here. My pan is running dry. You can see that this is starting to get nice and soft. So I'm going to go ahead and hit it with all of my flavorings. All right, first thing that's going in is going to be, there we go, some soy sauce. I'm using a little bit of like reduced sodium one. It's just like a Delish standard, so that's just what I buy now. I don't really know what the point is. A little bit of rice wine vinegar, about equal parts of both. Then I'm going to go in with a little bit of brown sugar. Maybe 2 tablespoons. You're going to help me clean the stovetop?
Always do.
Ow, that bacon, it is hurting me. Nice. Bacon looks good. Are you done with that bacon? Can I put it away?
Yeah, I'll do it.
And then we're just going to cook this until the sauce is nice and reduced, until the sugar kind of caramelizes a little bit, and then we'll adjust. I think I put in a little too much vinegar right now. I'm smelling too much vinegar, and maybe not enough soy. But maybe since I'm skipping the sriracha, I'll put in another condiment that's not got chili peppers in it. What do we have, Aaron?
Just looking for scallions.
Scallions are window. You gotta
Okay.
go window.
That's fine.
Be careful. just gonna go in with a little bit of oyster sauce. It has more saltiness to it than sweetness. If I wanted more sweet, I would have gone in with hoisin. And I think now I'm gonna go in with a little bit of black pepper, if I can find it. Where are you? Ooh! Scary. Scary. I'm gonna move you so I can access my spices that you were standing right in front of. How rude. Black pepper. Do you want any spices while I'm in here?
I'll take red pepper, nice tasty. The flakes.
What else should I put in mine? I'm having a difficult time choosing tonight.
A difficult?
A difficult time choosing tonight. Alright, guys. I don't know if you can see, but the sauce is getting nice and bubbly. It's starting to thicken and get shiny. Exactly what we want to see. We want more of that to happen. I'm going to go in with a little bit of white pepper. It's got a little bit of a funky spice. And a little bit of my homemade six spice that I no longer know what has gone into the six spice.
Six spices, at least.
Not sure, not sure. No one will ever know. And I'm just gonna keep stirring until that glossiness looks ideal. And then I'm going to take a piece, I'm gonna blow on it, and then I'm going to taste it. At the very end, I'll hit it with a little bit of toasted sesame oil for fragrance. Are those udon, Aaron?
They're lanzhou lamian. They're Chinese pulled noodles.
Do you want any more watermelon?
Sure. Gotta be real careful stepping around this kitchen. Fred insists on getting stepped on every time we move. He loves to be stepped on.
Guys, let's pour in a little bit of this watermelon juice.
Are you being a madman, Jude?
Yeah. Are you gonna be using that bacon fat, my dude?
Absolutely.
You
I
better.
haven't decided yet, though. What? Maybe I'll toast up a nice hunk of bread.
Yum.
Everybody likes bread in hunk form.
I do.
You're a hunk of bread yourself, June.
Thank you. I think we're done cooking. The broccoli is starting to lose its nice vibrant greenness, which means it's just getting soft enough for me, because I like my veggies slightly overcooked. I'm gonna grab my spork. Fred is staring at me like, why haven't you not fed me yet? Except we did. We fed you, Fred. We fed you. Why are you looking at me like that? That's right. Look away. Cats. Nice and tender. It kind of slips off your fork, your spoon. I'm gonna let it cool a little bit. I'm gonna look back at Fred looking sad and dejected because we're not feeding him anything, but he doesn't ever actually eat anything that we try to feed him because he's a cat and he doesn't like anything except chicken, turkey. He doesn't even like salmon sometimes. Whatever. Anyway.
Very basically stock.
Mmm. This is good. You want to try a bite? Tell me what you think. I'll blow on it. Blow on it. Don't eat it right away. It's hot.
Okay.
It does look like winter melon. Yeah.
Mmm. Damn, that's good. That's better than the first time you made it.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Should have put oyster sauce in the first.
Yeah. It's really good.
We didn't even put in the sesame oil yet, guys. This is without sesame oil. Maybe it doesn't need it. Do you want sesame oil in here or no?
I think it's perfect.
You don't need it. That's it, guys. Aaron's got his noodles made. What's in your nudes?
This is your very basil-y chicken stock. Some bacon, which is my substitute for chashu. Some broccoli. And some Chinese pulled noodles. And it's not done yet because I didn't cut the scallion. Gotta have scallion on your nudes, bro.
It's becoming allergy season, and whatever haircut I was given is now growing into bangs at that point where it's like just straight shooting into my eyeballs, which makes allergy season. All right,
take care
Edward
of your
Scissorhands. No, thank you.
Which scallion do you want to get?
The one that's bent over and very sad looking.
Okay.
Always go for the saddest ones first, please.
Yes.
Is that enough for you?
That's enough.
All right. But yeah, my allergy season is here. My right eye is slowly dying. I'm sure having a cat doesn't help because I'm actually allergic. So somebody's asking, no nice tasty?
The red pepper and nice tasty was cooked into the broth.
Cooked into
And
the broth.
I might shake some more on top.
He might shake some more on top. Bee pollen, fun fact, actually made my throat close up once, so I'm not going to take that again. Local honey sometimes helps. Masks actually almost,
pollen.
yeah, makes it easier, except eyeballs. I don't really have masks for my eyeballs. We do grocery shop separately, yes. Hi.
Okay, now it's camera ready.
He looks like a race car without wheels.
A race car without wheels.
Yep.
I'll think about that one.
Okay. Is bacon going to make Aaron's mouth numb? Sounds like a good mystery show.
Why do we bake it right now?
I don't know. I don't know what these people are thinking.
There was
Yeah,
orange, there was,
weirdos.
orange peel that they made it. Oh, no.
Yes. The green citron peppercorn. You're welcome to put a few in there if you want.
Camera ready. There. Now the ramen's done.
Nice ball.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm not good at getting the noodles like, you know how proper ramen places like have the noodles all
Yeah. Do you want me to try?
nicely folded? No. That's already ready to serve.
Okay.
So I just put them in like, like a big nest.
Hot.
Like opening a box of Christmas lights after they've been locked away in the closet for a year.
Bye.
I'm gonna just stand over here. Oh shit. It walked into Fred again.
I think he wants to be abused.
Yes. Some of them want to use you. Some of them want to be used by you.
Some of them are just fur babies who
Mhm.
don't know where to go. Alright guys, I hope that was a fulfilling live for you. We're basically just gonna keep eating now.
Holy shit, 369 viewers, June.
I'm gonna pressure people, I'm gonna pressure Aaron. People, pressure Aaron to use the bacon grease. I'm not letting him slide.
Where's all your new followers coming from tonight, June?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Did we have trolls tonight, mods? Did we get trolls?
Were we on YouTube recommended and got a bunch of people coming in and doing racism and other crimes in chat?
Wow.
Don't know.
Use the bacon grease, Aaron.
Of course I will. Do you know me? Why the hell would I let bacon grease? Why would I throw out bacon? I've never wasted bacon grease once in my life.
That is a
Certainly
lie.
not started. When have I ever wasted bacon grease?
That's a lie.
June and I are going to have a 10-hour long argument about this when we end the stream now, about whether I've ever wasted bacon
I'll
grease.
win.
No. Yes. June always wins.
You'll forfeit. Do you want some of this in your noodle?
No. I like it. I like my la mien's pretty simple.
Okay.
Gangu style. Not that anyone in this chat knows what the hell gangu is. Fred, I'm here for scritches. Yes. Hold the camera in, June. Get up close scritches.
I think this is a good angle.
Okay.
It's a good framing. That happy face has like 3 teeth in it, guys.
Yes.
He's hilarious. His skin, I think, is getting better for sure. He's due for a vet visit this Friday, so we'll know a little bit more about how he's doing. And hopefully he's doing way, 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 way better.
Hear that purring?
Oh yeah, I do. Growl. He's a very handsome boy.
Do you know the purring comes from, like right here on the throat? You can feel. I just
Yes.
felt it.
Yes. Viewers have told me to touch the front of his throat to feel the
Yeah.
purr.
I just felt the purr. I became the purr.
I just want to know, how do I keep him entertained? He looks so bored. I want to know.
What do you do? How do you play with a cat that doesn't want to play with toys?
Yeah, I want to be able to entertain him, but he's so not entertained. My vaccine experience was great. Very streamlined visit. I waited for less than 10 minutes, got the shot, waited for another 15 to see if adverse effects kicked in, and then was let go after making a second appointment. I'm going back in a month, and hopefully that'll be that. I mean, I've always wanted to take cats on walks, but in his condition, I don't think he would do very good outside, being New York City being so fucking dirty. Are cats okay with being bored, or do they just put up with it and living always for the next meal? I mean, are we any different, I guess? I'm always just waiting for the next meal, too. That's why I eat peanut butter nonstop. I don't have to wait, because I'm a human with opposable thumbs. I can open the jar anytime.
Cheek scratch.
Yes, look at him. you having fun? We should try the laser toy again, Aaron.
Yes. You want to try it now?
No, he's having such a good time. He likes to scritch it.
I go wash my hands.
Okay. What do you think, Fred? What do you think? Did you like that? Are you waiting for more? I don't think you're gonna get more, buddy. Maybe when you're not ringwormed anymore, I can pet you all day long. Oh yes. Back on his perch. Back on his scratching post perch. Fred does meow a lot. He meows a lot after he eats dinner, and I'm not sure what that means. Cause I'm just like, are you telling me that are you telling me that you're about to poop? Are you telling me that you want to poop and want privacy? Are you telling me that your litter box is not clean enough and you want me to clean it out before you poop? Like, it's always either do you want food or do you want to poop? The two great loves of life. Yeah, I've tried to tie a lot of things to strings and laces and give it to him, but he's just not interested. He runs away from it. He hunts very strangely too. He'll stare at something for 10 minutes, pounce once, very like off target pounce, and then he'll lose interest immediately. It's like the worst, most drawn out foreplay. Maybe. I would like to think he's saying thank you, but these nights after he eats, he always sits by our apartment door looking longingly on the other side, like he wants to leave. Sometimes I wash chicken if it doesn't smell fresh. Is that what somebody asked? It disappeared very fast. How's the noodles?
Great. As expected. Not as rich as the bone broth I, cooked for 8 hours, obviously, but this was maybe just a couple hours and some chicken, and
Yep.
yeah, it's good.
We've placed his litter box as far away as possible, right next to our shoe rack, which is right next to our apartment exit. So there is no getting even further. Again, I do feel very bad because we live in a studio apartment that's 490 square feet. So there's really not a lot of space for him. So I did buy soil, but I bought the soil like 4 years ago, and it's literally devoid of any nutrition. I don't even know what my next Littleish video will be. A lot of the scheduling programming has changed and flip-flopped around, so when you know, I'll know.
Is that true?
I guess so. Cat TV, he wasn't into it. We played him Clip-Its with birds and he just walked away. He's like so not easily entertained. Look at him on his perch. Regina, this is cooked watermelon rind. Sometimes he'll hop up and look out our window. And I've even placed chairs so that it's easier for him to leap up. But he doesn't do it very often. I could try a fish audio. or a fish video. Thank you for the suggestion.
We'll even know what fish are.
Mm.
I heard a good point about cats' diets with fish, that cats don't naturally eat fish in the wild because they're not fishermen, you know? They're not out there with fishing poles and stuff. So they don't really have any concept of what a fish is. But I guess they'll still eat it and like it. It's not gonna kill them, obviously.
Alright guys. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching me cook watermelon rind. Thank you for Aaron for cooking delicious noodles. Thank you for Fred. And thank you for you for being here, all together, hanging out, just like friends, through the Black Mirror. It's great. Maybe one day we'll get out of the Black Mirror. Maybe we'll never get out of the Black Mirror. Maybe this is just where we are now forever.
We're only sinking deeper.
It's not too bad. Hell doesn't feel too bad, does it?